Hi, my name is Cynthia Luna, and my game is called Island 14. So, this is a survival adventure game. It will be able to be played on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. My target audience for this game would be ages of 13 to 25. So, throughout the game, the entire storyline is that a tsunami hit an island, and the main player and main character survives and is left with nothing. Needing to survive and figure out how they're going to be able to live on this island, they find a poster that says that a cruise ship is going to come in and kind of just be at the island in 14 days. But throughout those 14 days, they have to survive with fresh water, food, and even shelter. So, throughout the game, they figure and find four players and four characters that will help them with anything and everything that they need and be able to work with to survive. But there is a fifth player or character that would be found only as an option because they are hidden in a cave system within the island. So the four other characters that they will find will be a doctor who can heal their wounds, a rock climber that assists in reaching high or in inaccessible areas, a botanist that is able to identify poisonous and edible plants, a hunter who will be able to track food, track animals, fish, and hunt for them, and the fifth survivor, all he brings into the table would be his utility of speed and agility to somewhat help everyone else and make the processes quicker. So the game has two endings. One is being able to be rescued and helped by the cruise ship that will arrive at the end of the 14 days, or perish after running out of supplies, or even just an outcome of how they manage their resources, relationships, and environment within the 14 days. This game will be a first person view game because I want everyone to just be able to kind of see the game as if they were in it themselves. The character will be able to learn how to walk, run, crouch, swim, jump, and even slide. At the beginning of the game, it will prompt the player to know how to do every one of these movements on the console or system that they are on. There will be hand-to-hand basic combat like throwing objects, crafting weapons, or even making makeshift tools that they could block or even use against animals and even their environmental hazards. So throughout the game, there will be things on the screen as in their health, hunger, energy, and danger levels. There will also be a map at the bottom left of the screen that will show them how much of the island they've discovered and how much they need to discover. They will also be able to have a backpack to kind of carry more items than what just can be held in their two hands. It can hold up to 25 smaller objects or 10 large items, but they have to learn and prioritize their resources like water, food, and even their tools. So throughout the game, having their tools and having to create their makeshift tools, they go around the island finding new objects, new things that they create their objects with and their tools with, which would be able to expand their crafting system that the player will have. So throughout the game, there will be survival stats like eating and healing. So when a player does not heal, it'll somewhat it'll make them slower, and it will just deplete them completely throughout time. Not being able to eat and or heal will make the character slower. It will make them more prone to being attacked or even hurt by the wildlife around them. If they do not either restore their health or their hunger, it'll just be something worse in the outcome at the end, because it will make them either perish and not be able to be rescued at the end of the 2 weeks, or they just won't be able to find enough people to heal them or help them with their hunger and health. So there will be four main areas of the map the coastal ruins, the abandoned resort area, which the player spawns in, the cave systems, and the jungle area, which has a waterfall and a freshwater area in the center, which the player will have to go and venture on and find. So there will be enemies and threats like wild animals, environmental hazards as well, like buildings collapsing, falling trees. The wild animals would be snakes, sharks, poisonous bugs, and even a panther that would be introduced halfway through the game. So with venturing on so much, they will find new recipes for new tools, even more food that they could use and eat. And throughout all this, there are dynamic sound designs in the back and even music. So when they're going through certain areas, it'll show off certain songs or even certain soundtracks in the background to kind of make the environment more realistic, as well as sounds like bushes that are getting moved around in. There would be twigs that get snapped on the floor, which will also alert the wildlife around. There'll be the waterfall sounds, the cave sounds. There'll be random bugs running around and you'll hear it on the floor. Just to kind of make it more realistic, this game will be a one-time purchase. There would be no other add-ons, and once you buy the game, you have full access to the game without needing to buy more skin packs or having to purchase extra. It's just a one-time purchase. Throughout this, I will be doing early access and even post-launch supports, where in which people would be able to play the game and help send feedback to how to fix bugs or even update certain things, so the gameplay will be more smoothly and it'll be just better for the player at the end. But thank you very much.